Today's book haul is going to be a mix of vintage sci-fi paperbacks, some newer books, some newer paperbacks and hardcovers, and then some special edition books. So it's a pretty big haul of books, so I will try to go through these as quickly as I can. Getting started with a stack of vintage sci-fi paperbacks, we have an ace double here. This is Philip Jose Farmer's The Celestial Blueprint and Cash from Outer Space. And then we have another ace double, King from the Fourth Planet by Robert Moore Williams and Cosmic Checkmate. So I've been collecting more and more of these ace doubles, and I really like them. They always have some interesting cover artwork on them. And next we have a couple Del Rey books, vintage Del Rey, Larry Niven, All the Myriad Ways. And another Larry Niven, A Hole in Space. And I have, I think, 4 or 5 of these books now by Larry Niven in this style. And then I picked one up that I've been trying to find for a while, and finally just resorted to buying it online from an online bookseller. This is Isaac Asimov's Pebble in the Sky, and I wanted to get the vintage copy of it. So I kind of like the artwork with that. And I'll go with some of my other vintage Asimov copies. And then next we have Laser Books number 2. Kind of slowly been collecting these laser books. I have 15 or 20 of them now. And this is Herds by Stephen Golden. So they always got some nice artwork on them, and I haven't actually read any of them. From what I understand, they're not really that great books. There's a good overview video from Science Fiction Reads channel where he goes over all the laser books. So if you're interested to learn more about these, I'd recommend checking out his video. And next I have a stack of Dawes, the Yellow Spine Dawes. And we'll get started here with Under the Green Star by Lynn Carter. It's Daw number 30. And then another Lynn Carter by The Light of the Green Star. And Lynn Carter As the Green Star Rises. So this Green Star series, I think there are 4 books in it. I have all 4 now. They're all Daws. And then Daw number 57, Ocean on Top by Hal Clement. Daw number 25, Mention My Name in Atlantis by John Jakes. Tactics of Mistake by Gordon R. Dixon. This is Daw number 9. Some really cool artwork on it. I am also trying to slowly collect all of the Daw books. I've got quite a few, but there's also quite a few of them published, so it'll take me a while to collect them all. This is Daw number 11, The Day Before Tomorrow, Gerard Klein. So let me know in the comments if you're a Daw collector as well. And Daw number 15, Lloyd Biggie Jr.'s The World Menders. Daw number 69, The Pritchard Mass, another Gordon R. Dixon. That's got some nice contrasting colors on that artwork. Then we have DAW number 83, Games Cyborgs Play by Pierre Barbet. Has an interesting title to it, Games Cyborgs Play. And let me know in the comments if you've read any of these or if you would recommend reading them. Here's Gerard Klein, The Mote in Time's Eye, number 134. Then another John Jakes. This is The Best of John Jakes, DAW 244. Never read any John Jakes. Let me know if he's a recommended author. And for the last DAW book and the last vintage sci-fi paperback, A.E. Van Vogt, Supermind. That's got some really cool artwork. Alright, so these next few books we'll be getting into a little bit more of the modern sci-fi. And this is the mass market paperback of When Gravity Fails by George Alec Effinger. And I've been looking for this one for a while, and ended up getting this off of eBay. It's kind of a cyberpunk set in the Middle East. So I've been wanting to read this one, but it's definitely a hard book to find. And then I found a tour double. I don't have any tour doubles yet. This is tour double number 2. It's got Greg Bear's Hard Fought and Timothy Zahn book, Cascade Point. I think Timothy Zahn's kind of best known for his Star Wars books, the Thrawn trilogy. Yeah, I like the doubles. I like the double concept. This is the first tour double that I've found. And then this book, I picked this one up because there is a video game that was recently released on the PC called I think the game is called The Invincible. I can't remember what the exact name of the game is called, but it's a game based on the novel by Stanislaw Lem, The Invincible. So I actually bought the game first recently. It was on sale during the Steam sale for $3. So I picked that up for $3, but I hadn't read the book yet. I didn't even own the book, so I figured I gotta go out and buy the book, and then read that and play it in conjunction with the game. So I feel like the game is almost like it kind of follows the story almost exactly, but I'd like to do a video in the future, kind of reviewing both the book and the video game. I don't really know when I'm going to get to that, but hopefully sometime in the future I'll get that one out. And this is a book that I found in a local bookshop. It's Stephen Baxter's Flux, part of his Zeely sequence, and I was really surprised to find this one because these Zeely books are really hard to find, and they're really hard to find in paperback. So I was not expecting to see a hardcover of this one at all. And with this, now that I have Flux, I'll now own all the at least the four main books in the series, and then the short story collection, Vacuum Diagrams. But yeah, I've been trying to find them over the last few years. They're hard to find. Now I finally have kind of the mainline books there. But yeah, this was a surprising find, and I think I got this for like $7. So that's a nice one to have. And that same bookstore, I got Michael Swanwick's Bones of the Earth. So I recently read Stations of the Tide by Michael Swanwick with Buddy Reed. Really enjoyed that one. I picked up his Vacuum Diagrams, or not Vacuum Diagrams, Vacuum Flowers. I picked that one up. I showed this off in a video already. But I picked up Vacuum Flowers on eBay, and then found Bones of the Earth in that local bookshop hardcover. So this one's, you know, kind of a dinosaur. I think it's a dinosaur time travel tale. So that'll be interesting to get into that one. And then, so this book is kind of a fantasy, I think, kind of a historical fantasy, kind of a mythological retelling. This is a new release, fairly new release in the last couple of years. Daedalus is Dead by Seamus Sullivan. And being honest, I picked this one up purely because that cover is just really, I like the cover on this one. Really amazing artwork there, and it kind of has you can kind of feel the maze sticking up out of the cover, so it's got a nice feel to it. It's a novella. Don't know much about this, and this is on sale for I think this is on sale for like $5, so I picked it up. And then I got another novella, and this is also a newer release within the last couple of years. 2025. This is Nicholas Binge Extremity. I like the cover on this. This is kind of a, I think a kind of a crime investigation mystery type of story. Another novella. And then these next couple of books are SF Masterworks that I recently picked up. I got Paul Macaulay's Fairyland. So I haven't read any Paul Macaulay, but I understand he's friends with Alistair Reynolds. Reynolds is always recommending Paul's work. There was recently an interview with Paul on Robin's channel, Bookspin. So if you want to check that interview out, you can go over to his channel and check it out. But I figured I'd pick up Paul Macaulay's Fairyland, and you know, that maybe that's where I'll start with his work. And then I also got another SF Masterworks. This one is M. John Harrison Light. Don't know much about this, but I'm going to be talking about this one more on the channel probably late August. This is going to be actually a buddy read, so that's pick this one out for a buddy read. But I'll be talking about more about this one on the channel later. This last handful of books are the special editions that I've picked up recently. And this one is a broken binding. It's a new release for 2026, part of their one of their subscription boxes. This is Fonda Lee's The Last Contract of Asako. So this is a really nice copy. Really nice edition of this one. And of course, with the broken binding, it's got great illustrations, got the painted edges, and it is a signed book by Fonda Lee. Now, she's best known for her fantasy Greenbone Saga. So this is kind of a cyberpunk book, and there's kind of been a trend of fantasy authors moving into cyberpunk recently. Kind of a trend starting this year. We've got James Islington that did it as well. And I don't know, I kind of want to read this one this year. I don't know if I'll get to it this year. But I would like to read it soon. And it's, you know, it's got illustrations inside and everything. So this is a nice one. So the next three books are all Subterranean Press. And I've got these over the last few months. Some of these are pre-orders that I've been waiting on for a long time. And it starting with the Best of Adrian Tchaikovsky. So this is a collection of Adrian Tchaikovsky's short fiction. So I actually didn't know that he had even written any short fiction until this collection was announced. It is signed and numbered. And it's got quite a few stories in it. So, you know, kind of interesting to get into this one, but it's a big book. It's got quite a few stories. over 600 pages. And it's got a really cool desk jacket on it, really cool artwork on there. So anyway, I was glad to pick this up by Sub Press. And my other Sub Press one was this, and this one is really nice. It's kind of one of their premium books. I've gotten Alistair Reynolds' 3 books in the Revelation Space series, and then they announced they were going to do an edition of The Mercy of Gods by James S.A. Corey. So this is James S.A. Corey's new trilogy. Not set in the Expanse universe, it's a new universe. But yeah, had to get this one. It's got a fantastic wraparound artwork on it. And this one is signed by both authors. James S.A. Corey is 2 authors, Daniel Abraham and Ty Frank. And it also has some illustrations in it as well. So yeah, this really glad to have this one. And you know, hopefully they'll do book number 2 soon. And then of course, so this is a planned trilogy. So kind of be looking out for both book number 2 and 3. Of course, book 3 is not out yet, but yeah, really like this book. Really nice artwork, and I'm glad to have it. And the last book here is another Subterranean Press. Subterranean Press is, I mean, they're a really high quality bookseller, book publisher, special editions in the United States. And, you know, I'd recommend checking their website out. They got a lot of special edition books. And the guy is kind of all run by one guy, I think. And he recently said that he's going to retire soon. So within the next 2 or 3 years. So I don't know what's going to happen to the company at all. I hope it keeps going in some form, because they really produce some really nice books. So this last one is Alien Clay. And it's got a slip cover here. And this one has really fantastic artwork on it. And these are oversized books. Let's see if I got. So this is a normal size hardcover. So these, you know, they're bigger than the normal hardcover, so they're oversized books. They got quality binding on it and all that sort of thing. Really great wraparound artwork on this one. And of course, signed and numbered. And this one does have some illustrations as well. So it's got, I won't show them all, but you know, it's got 3 or 4 of them. These are, I mean, these are really nice quality books. They are a bit pricey though, so if you're on a budget, you really kind of have to target your favorite authors, your favorite books. That's what I was doing with Alistair Reynolds' books. I was kind of limiting my Subterranean Press purchases, at least to these overlarge premium books. I was limiting them to his books, but that Mercy of Gods, had to pick that one up. Really great book. Had to get Alien Clay. So I'm kind of sad to hear the guy said he was retiring soon, but also it will save me money. So there is that. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Today's book haul. Let me know in the comments, what books have you picked up recently? Do you recommend any of the books that I picked up? Have you read them? Would you recommend any of those vintage sci-fi paperbacks? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.